From Daily Forex, this is Chris taking a look at the Bitcoin market, and you can see that we tried to rally and then rolled over again. We're about to make a fresh new low, and I think at this point, uh, it's really difficult to call a bottom. I just don't see how this gets any better. There's just no adoption. Nobody cares. 2,500, I think, is probably a reasonable target in the short term. I think it goes to zero given enough time because, quite frankly, there's no use for it. If cryptocurrency does take off, and let's just say that everything that's necessary for crypto to take off happens, you can bet your bottom dollar that the Federal Reserve will be issuing its own cryptocurrency. The irony is that one of the things that people don't like about crypto is it's not backed by anything. And that's one of the things that my crypto friends talk about fiat currencies. But that's not true. Anybody who follows U.S. politics knows that the greenback is backed by one thing, and that's the U.S. military. Ask a few countries out there that have tried to take other currencies such as the euro for crude oil. It normally ends up with the United States military in your back door. Right or wrong, that's the reality. This chart looks very negative, and I think at this point it's probably only a matter of time before we go much lower. If crypto catches on, the Federal Reserve will be issuing it. There's already some central banks out there working with it, such as the Bank of the Bahamas, Hungarian Central Bank, a few other ones. Not major ones, but if they can get it to work and it can be adopted widely, if it can be scaled up, the Fed will do it, and that'll be the end of crypto. Because Mr. and Mrs. Main Street they don't want to hear it. They don't want to deal with the issues with crypto. They don't want to be bothered with it. And for them, it doesn't make any difference when they go to a shop to pay for things. They don't care about all of the quote unquote advantages. We're just not going to see this take off. So at this point, I'd have to say the only thing that you can do is sell. And I've been saying that since, I don't know, January, December of last year, right when it became obvious we were in a bubble. And there just hasn't been any serious reprieve. And I've actually turned down walked away from other jobs where I was doing a lot of crypto analysis. I've been told I can do the Mexican peso. So I may focus more on that because this is a market that, best case scenario, let's just pretend that this area here holds somewhere around 3,000, 2,500. Well, in order to build the confidence up to push this market higher, it's going to take a lot of consolidation. And unfortunately, far too many retail traders got in this area. So they're so far underwater, they're never coming back. If somehow the markets grind their way back to their prices, they're getting out. They're going to get that money back. They're going to settle on a zero transaction. So probably going to be doing more Mexican peso analysis. Somebody asked me in the comments, it's too bad that, you may be walking away a little bit from this analysis. And my analysis is going to be the same for who knows how long. Just if it rallies, sell it. That's the only thing that's worked. It's the only thing that continues to work.